Good morning to everyone. Welcome back to World Literature in Translation. Today let's discuss about of friendship. Michel de Montaigne was one of the most influential writers of the French Renaissance. His essays established a new literary form. He is known for popularizing the essay as a literary genre. An essay in Montaigne's conception is a trial, a test drive of an idea. He became famous for his effortless ability to merge serious intellectual speculation with casual anecdotes and autobiography. His Mercy volume essays, which was translated literally as attempts, contains some of the most widely influential essays ever written. About the essay, this essay explores the difference between ordinary companions and true friends. He discusses the differences between friends and acquaintances. Etienne de la Betty was his intimate friend. So he measures all relationship by his close friend Etienne de la Betty. Montaigne says, loyalty to one's friend should cause one to defy all norms because friendship is transcendent, that is, in family relationships, social duties, and customs. His spirit of friendship is an account for modern life which is rooted in divergence, communication, and dialogue. He is not talking about philosophy but life itself. He suggests two ways to counter the sting of death. On one hand, one must pursue pleasure rooted in virtue in doing so, and on the other hand, one must remain mindful of the presence of death so as to diminish fear. But friendship dwells at the heart of the endeavor. Death is a part of life. He says that the universe doesn't seem to care when and how we die. But what if we thought of the universe and God in terms of relationship, perhaps even friendship? Then according to Aristotle, what is friendship? Aristotle points out three types of friendship, namely friendship of pleasure, friendship of utility, and friendship of virtue. Among these, Montaigne is interested in the friendship of virtue. True friendship is possible in different ways. He expresses his views on friendship by an exploration of himself to understand the nature of humanity. This essay was divided into three parts. The first one is the relationship between parent and children. The second, the difference between friendship and the love one feels for a woman. And the third, the difference between friends and acquaintances. In the first part, we can see the touching tribute to his best friend, Etienne. Here he discusses about the relationship between parent and children. The relationship between parent and children is based on respect. Friendship is nourished by communication that is impossible between parent and children due to great differences. According to Montaigne, real friendship cannot exist between them because of their great inequality. The communication between them offends the duties of nature. There are some countries where it was custom for children to kill their fathers, and others where the fathers killing their children to avoid their being an impediment to each other's lives. Naturally, the expectations of the one depend upon the ruin of the other. He points out that we are born into a specific family with specific parents and specific brothers and sisters. We have no choice in the matter, but we do choose our friends. Voluntary liberty has no production more promptly and properly its own than affection and friendship. In the second part, Montaigne discusses about the difference between friendship and the love one feels for a woman. Here, he also talks about the dangers of marriage. He explains about his relationship with his intimate friend Etienne and the heartwarming account of the first time they met. In the essay, he says, "In the friendship I speak of, the souls mixed so universally that there is no more sign of the seam by which they were first conjoined. We can't compare the love we bear to women to other friendship. It's an act of our own choice. Nonetheless, its fire is more active, more eager, and more sharp. Also, it's more fickle and inconstant and seizes just one part of us. On the other hand, friendship's fire is general and universal, temperate and equal, a constant established heat. He says in love, it's frantic desire that flies from us, but friendship will destroy the attraction. Montaigne is not opposing this kind of attraction. Marriage is a covenant to which only the entrance is free. The continuance is forced and compulsory, depending on other things than our own free will and normally contracted for other motives. But friendship has no interest but itself. To be honest, the ordinary talent of women is not sufficient to maintain the communication required to support the sacred tie. And the other thing, Montaigne, referring to gay sex, is just about by manners. It is practical between lovers. So, according to Montaigne, any sexual relationship cancels out the possibility of true friendship because sexual desire is a burning flame and friendship is a warm glow. Next, in the third part, he discusses the difference between friends and acquaintances. That is, he compares the common friendship to the extraordinary. He had experienced common friendships, even the most perfect ones, and none confused the roles of the one and the other, for they would find themselves much deceived. In ordinary friendship, one must be careful and thoughtful because there is a possibility of the knot slipping. In this kind of friendship, one gives to the other, and the receiver of the benefit would be obliging his friend because each wants to be useful to the other. The receiver is giving his friend the satisfaction of doing that he desires. In this perfect friendship, the friends give themselves entirely to his friend and left nothing to distribute others. Divisions of taste, experience, and ambition may complicate, but the essence of true friendship is the soul grows refined. So here in this essay of friendship, we learn about ordinary companions and true friends. Etienne de la Betty is his true friend and how is their friendship. Then the three parts of the essay. The first part is the relationship between parent and children. In Mondaigne's view, a real friendship cannot exist between them. The second one is the difference between friendship and the love for a woman. Montaigne says friendship is a warm glow, but sexual desire is a burning flame. And finally, in the third part, he says about friends and acquaintances. So, in this category, friends must be careful and thoughtful. There may arise complex situations, but the soul grows refined. That is the essence of true friendship. So, in common, Montaigne says that we call friends and friendship are nothing but acquaintances and familiarities.